Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Roxanne Games here, and I'm bringing you episode 2 of Disturbed. Now, when I played this last video or whatever, I think I died, and I think it brought me back here to this screen. I don't remember exactly where I was, and I don't remember what I checked and where I went, so I'm just going to start the game, and I don't know what just happened there. Anyway, if you've seen my first video of this, then I read everything out to you, so you should know. Or go back to that video and watch it before you watch this one. But, I'm just going to click the things that I clicked, that I remember that I clicked last time. That didn't get me killed. Because I remember going into the pen or whatever, and going into that cave over there. And a bear killed me. So I'm not going into that cave. Okay, I remember stopping here and inspecting the wagon and getting a key. Which, the key was for this house, but there was nothing in the house. So, I'm just going to go ahead and go across the bridge. Let's see. I did come here. I think this is where I'm supposed to go to sleep or something. Not sure. Let me click and see. Yeah, this is where I take a nap. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. I remember going left here. I'm going to go ahead and go left and re-look at everything. I left that up so you could read it. Okay. Continue down the path, follow the trail in the grass. I believe if I go to the trail in the grass, that I will run into the guy with the sword. Or the apparition of the guy with the sword. And I remember I wasn't able to grab the sword. Like, it gave me a choice, but I remember him telling me that I had great power or something. So I'm just going to continue down the path. Okay, you walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. Inspect the well, go back to the grass trail, or go on. Okay, I don't remember seeing this part in my last video, so I'm going to go ahead and inspect the well. Oh, that sound. That immediately creeped me out. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. Grab the coin or leave. Screw that. Nope, not doing it. Perhaps you may obtain the coin later. You step away from the well. Okay, so this seems important. Perhaps you may obtain the coin later. That seems important, so I'm going to try and remember that. Okay, continue on, inspect the well, or go back to the grass trail. Okay. Continue on. That's what I'll do. Yep. Walking over the hills of the grass and grain, you reach the walls of Armor. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Okay, so if I remember correctly, blight was what killed that poor cow back there. Okay. In the fence, or whatever you want to call it. So, I'm not going to continue across, because I have a feeling if I continue across, I'm going to die. So I'm just going to go back. You realize that you must go back. There is no way to reach the city. Okay. I'm going to go back to the grass trail. I'm going to go back to where the path split. We're going to take the right section. This time, since we took left. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also, of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Okay, so we definitely haven't been here in any other video, so go to the gate, inspect the tree, or go back where the path split. I'm gonna inspect the tree. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in it. Okay. You look and see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find 3 knobs. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. Press the knobs to relieve the tree. I'm going to press the knobs. Okay, so I can press the left knob, press the middle knob, or press the right knob. I'm going to try left, middle, right, and then right, middle, left if it's not correct. Middle, right. Okay. The knobs lock in place. Does that mean it worked? You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. Okay, so it didn't. It must be some sort of combination. Okay, we're going to try right, middle, and left, which is probably not right. Of course, it's too obvious. Okay, no. Okay, what about middle, left, right? Did it work? Didn't work. Okay. What about... What did I just do? Middle, right, left. Okay. The knobs lock in place. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, none of that was right. I wonder if you can click one of them twice. So middle, middle, right. Okay, that was wrong too. What about right, right? Whoops. I don't know what I clicked. Left. What? Right, right, left. Was that right? Okay, maybe it obviously was. You hear the rumbling of rocks as the ground starts to shift underneath you. Everything goes dark and you sink below the surface. The hole above you seals up, trapping you underground. You find yourself with no evident way out but the path before you into the darkness. Your only choice is to move forward. You see 3 separate paths within the walls of the cavern. Which path do you choose? I'm going to go forward. I don't even want to choose left or right, so. You cautiously step forward into the darkness. What the hell is this? You come to a divide. Which way do you go? Let's go left. You hear a subtle echo of shifting rocks before you. What? An eye appears before you as it gazes, pierces the darkness. I don't like this. Before you can do anything, tentacles burst from the ground and grip your body. It pulls you about, but you resist as much as you can. Not sure what you can do, you continue to resist until you can think of something. Your body begins to grow weak as your strength burns away. You suddenly feel yourself pulled to the ground, and you are dragged about like a rag doll. It is long before the creature devours your body, leaving nothing behind. I have to admit, that was pretty creepy. I got an achievement! Got roped by a roper. Your adventure ends here. Seriously? Okay, let's get back into this, and we're gonna get right back to where we were, and just not choose the middle path. That's for sure. This is gonna be a long way to get there. Okay, go to crops. Follow the path. Continue down the path. Continue on. Cross the bridge. Take a nap. Oh, it's just taking forever. Okay. We're going right. That's where we went last time. Okay, now we just inspect the tree. Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Don't sneeze. What was it? Was it right, right, left? Okay, it was. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, as long as I don't go straight. Let's take the right path. Go right. The passageway divides before you. Where do you go? We could go right or left. You want to go right? Let's go right. The passageway soon ends with an enlarged mushroom sitting in front of you. A steady river of water flows between you and the mushroom. Inspect the mushroom. Oh, nope. Go back. Let's take the left. You walk forward into the darkness, unsure of what lies beyond. 2 paths you may go. Which do you choose? I feel like we should go right, so I'm going to go right. As you make your way forward, you discover a large cavern. An old-looking ship rests against the edge of the lake, with debris scattered around the surrounding area. Inspect the ship. You cautiously walk down toward the ship. The air is chilling, and you fear it won't be a good idea to stay too long. The possibility of discovering something that can help you drives you to explore. You climb aboard the ship. As you take a moment to observe your surroundings, you are only welcomed by the trickle of water brushing against the wood of the ship. Okay, that noise creeped me out a little bit. Okay, you move about to see where you can go. Every footstep you take feels heavy as you hear the sound of wood cracking under your feet. You feel the ship has been here for quite some time. You explore under the deck of the ship. I never agreed to go under the deck of the ship. What kind of mess is this? This is gonna get me killed. Nothing but the sound of your footsteps bounce about the structure of the ship. From one room to another, you come to discover a kitchen. Although there is nothing unique about it, you feel you should take a moment to inspect it. Inspect the drawers, inspect the oven, or move on. Let's inspect the drawers. You pull one out after another, finding that they have been emptied. Dust spreads about the air as you disturb. Okay, as you disturb their rest, or whatever. Checking underneath you discovers a rusty knife resting on the floor. You find that there are plenty of hardened rat droppings dotting the edge of the wall. You take the knife in hopes that you may defend yourself with it. Yay! Inspect the oven, move on. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna move on. I'm not inspecting the oven. You continue your lonely tour of the ship, only to find that there is nothing of use or value. You make your way back to the deck and decide to continue your search. Again, you find nothing much but empty rooms left to remain in the dark solitude. You discover a door with fancy markings about the woodwork. Perhaps this is where the captain resided. This is getting creepy. I'm not liking these sounds at all. You discover the room of the captain. Unlike the other parts of the ship, everything seems to have been left alone in this room. Before you rests an old wooden desk with papers and assumed belongings of the captain. There's a small bed off near the corner of the room and some chairs in the other. You have a feeling deep down that you shouldn't take anything other than the lamp and other objects. There is a small stack of papers in contrast to a lone paper resting by itself. Approaching the desk, you begin to inspect the papers resting on the desk. Okay. Stack of papers, a lone document. Okay. We're going to check out the stack of papers. Peering about the pages of this collective pile of documents, you realize that most of these are personal notes or journal entries. You pick a few and begin to read. Day 7. The voyage has gone quite smooth as we begin our second week away from home. The spirits of the men are high as we anticipate the discovery of new lands that lie beyond our documented knowledge. It has been my dream to accomplish something world-changing. Together we move forward with full hearts and unbreakable spirits. Day 66. Oh, I just needed one more 6 and I'd have been done. It has been just over 2 months out at sea, and we have yet to discover anything new. We have suffered through many storms, and sickness has plagued the ship. Recently, several of my favored crew have passed on to the next life. I see the growing doubt in the eyes of my fellow laborers as our voyage continues day after day. Food rations have been cut in half, and fears that we may have to turn back. I dare not let myself think of failure. Those men who have lost their lives, the sacrifices to make this voyage possible, I cannot let them be in vain. Day 91. It has come to roughly 3 months out here on an endless blue. With much pain, we have turned around. Yes, we are headed for home port. We have just enough food to make it back. I just hope we have a smooth journey back. The spirits of the crew are low and bitter due to our failure. I did not let myself get caught up in thinking of it. Truly, we did not intend for this to happen. Loan documents. Notice to the crew. Due to our unexpected predicament, I'm going to restart. Due to our unexpected predicament, everyone is being split up into groups of 2 and 3. Scouting assignments will be given until we find a more habitable place to settle. For now, we must do what we can. Leave. Seeing that there is little left to see, you take your leave. The wood under your feet crackle as you exit the vessel. You make your way back to where the tunnel divides. 2 paths you may go. Which do you choose? I don't remember which one I just took. I think I took a right, so I'm gonna go left. You move forward into the darkness. You see 3 separate paths within the walls of the cavern. Which path do you choose? I'm going to go left. Left, 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 left. You cautiously make your way through the darkness. You come to a split-in paths. Which way do you go? Let's go left again. You move forward into the darkness. You see, okay. I guess I'll just go left and then right. How about that? Okay, yeah, let's go right. That took me straight back to the beginning, basically. You struggle forward as the way before you becomes completely dark. You notice that there is a light off in the distance, and you continue to make your way forward. Eventually, you make it into some sort of concrete room. Turning around, you see a hole in the wall where you came from. Your guess is that it was part of the initial design. Okay. You guys, this is going to be the end, so the rest will be a surprise. I just learned how to save. I see it says Q save or whatever at the bottom, and it says Q load, but that didn't make any sense because both of them are Q's. So I just decided to click on it. I didn't know I could click on it, so I did, and it saved it. So maybe whenever I get back on, it'll bring me straight back here, hopefully. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here because... Did I click a button? I did. I did click a button. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Anyway, it'll take me back to where I was. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and turn the video off. You guys have an amazing day, and if you haven't already, you should like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. for more videos, and I will bring you another episode of this. You guys have an amazing day. Goodbye.